1, go.
Another thing as well, it's also very interesting. I had my buddy's Facebook profile here hacked by a Presbyterian asshole who lives on my street.
Yeah.
And, the thing I don't get about that is, I understand they have a problem with me, but you're telling me that my buddy here, hey.
This is going tubers.
Yeah, you're telling me that, he deserves that kind of crap?
No.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's like my father.
Violence, yeah.
My father deserves to die because of that crap? Come on.
Yeah.
I've had to
Damn
install
serious
cameras outside my house. I've had to tap my own goddamn phone line.
Yeah.
No happy story around that.
No. None at all.
I mean, they put a nail in my mother's tire.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They put garbage around our house. I told you about the bags.
Yeah.
What can I say except nothing nice to say, The thing I've discovered, the religious people, the women's groups are actually
going
assholes,
against you, eh?
The kind of people who come in to rent porn, they seem like to be the nice people.
Yeah.
So, what does that say about society as a whole, right?
Yeah. So basically now, since that you've been doing all of this, pulling all this crap, it seems that people who know you as being Mr. X-Porno Man, that people are getting back at you then, aren't they?
No.
Huh?
They can't get back at me.
Well, they already have with basically all of that shit they did, right?
Said, they got me out of the store. They got what they wanted.
Yeah.
I got my book. I got what I wanted.
Yep. So it's 50-50 then.
I just didn't expect, my book to be as political as it was. I was expecting just to write a cute little story about anal beads getting stuck in people. I didn't expect it to be.
No, that far. Right? Yeah, that far.
What can I say?
Yeah. And plus this society now is being pretty much down with all the people like out of a job or maybe even living on the roads and
it was
on
worse
the street.
a lot of time before September 2nd. In September 2nd, the Supreme Court ruled that Section 13 and 54 was unconstitutional.
Yeah.
What that basically meant was that was a law that was created after the whole that Zundel nut.
Oh yes, right.
Right?
Yeah.
They wanted to deport them, so they invented that law to do it.
Yes.
But the problem was with that law, first of all, it said you couldn't say anything that offended a special interest group. Isn't that giving more power to a special interest group? And then when you turn around and you make sure that the truth is not a defense, as much as I hate the neo-Nazis and so forth, you can't really do that. You can't give a special interest group more power. You can't really take away the truth as a defense. That's
no, you
pretty
can't.
Bad. But you know what?
It's crap.
September 2nd, it changed. And it was a great time in our history that it changed. Great time in Canadian history. Because now
10-4. Yeah.
Because now we finally have free speech back again. I don't know for how long. But I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Any last comments before I do?
I don't know. We'll make more later.
Okay, great. Get off.